Welcome back to Inside Homebuilt Workshop, episode 31. Well, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the shop. Some more Inside Homebuilt Workshop talk. Currently, I'm playing around with some little bit different camera angles, so if you see me just doing some weird stuff, all of a sudden I'm in a weird angle that you really haven't seen before, that's just me playing around. I'm just trying out some stuff, trying to see if I can find some different locations around that I can put the camera and get some kind of cool shots. So how you guys been? Hopefully things are going well for you. Things here are cruising along and going really well. Did you see the video that I put out last week for the license plate guitar? Link down below in the description and a card right here. Check it out. That project turned out really good, really happy with the results. And so was my friend, which was also the customer for this project. Was really happy with it. One little problem. Apparently during shipping, something got jarred. And now the electronics have a really bad buzz. So my friend ended up sending it back to me where I'm trying to diagnose the problem. I've rewired half of the insides already and I don't know what's going on. It's kind of weird because it did not buzz when I played it at all. It's not a string buzz, it's a electrical buzz, like there's a ground problem or something like that. But I've resoldered everything and now I'm just going to start replacing those piezo pickups. Maybe one of those got jarred around. I don't know. I had it packed really well and who knows what happens. Even though it was taped all up with fragile tape, you know, to notify the shipping place that it's fragile, and hopefully they're not tossing it around, but really who knows what happened. But there's definitely a buzz now that was not there when I shipped it. I'm a little discouraged about that because I know it was not buzzing when I sent it off. So oh well, I guess I just gotta keep troubleshooting and figure that out. Probably the next thing I'm going to do is be replacing pickups. So I don't know what the deal is. Luckily those aren't too expensive and really all that hard to replace. But man, what a drag. I felt really bad when my buddy called me and said, hey, it's got this really bad electrical buzz. And I didn't know what to say. So oh well, I guess these things happen sometimes and we just fix them and move on. And yeah, that's what I said. I told him to just send it back to me. You know, I'll cover all the costs. And unfortunately, I don't know what happened. But anyway, that's what I'm working on currently, trying to get that thing fixed and rewired. So I'll be doing that here later on this afternoon, getting those pickups replaced and going from there. Overall, the results from that project, man, really happy. It looks really cool, sounds really good, except that buzz. I'll take care of that though. Dang it! I just talked for like 5 minutes to you guys and the camera wasn't rolling, even though I was looking at the timer on the screen and the timer wasn't moving, but it didn't register. I don't know why. I'm looking at it right now. It's going. Man, that was some good stuff too. Oh well. Anyway, I don't even know what I said. I believe I mentioned it in episode 30 of Inside Homebuilt Workshop that I was working on some barnwood picture frames, and I pretty much got those guys wrapped up. They turned out really good. I've got just a couple little pieces of video to shoot for that, and then I can go ahead and get that edited, and hopefully that'll be out maybe in a week or two. I think for this coming week I'm going to do a Q&A video like I mentioned. I'm going to go ahead and shoot that probably right after this, and we're going to dive in and answer some of your questions. One thing during that picture frame video, I had to cut some glass. And as you can see, I broke some of it. But it actually didn't happen when I was cutting it. It happened when I was putting the glass in the frames and the backer and everything on. Apparently I got a little too close with the flex points and I busted it. Which is kind of a drag because I bought just enough glass to get the pieces that I need out of it. So as soon as that one broke, I had to go buy another piece of glass. I've always been a little bit nervous about working with actual glass because I'm just concerned that I'll get cut or a piece will shatter into a million pieces, and I don't know, who knows what's going to happen. But really, as long as you're careful, nothing like that most likely will happen. You wear protective gear, keep yourself safe, and I've never had a bad luck with glass other than that sort of thing. So like I mentioned, be on the lookout for that video. It'll be coming out really soon. And this is a shot that's really not usable for anything. I don't know what I'd ever use this kind of a shot for. Really low. You can't see anything in the shop, but hey, like I said, again, just playing around. So I don't really have a whole lot else to cover in this video. I think talked about the frames and the guitar, and you know, just got to get some video wrapped up and some stuff edited so that I can get something out there for all of you guys. Hopefully this weekend we'll get something out there. Probably a Q&A video. That's really kind of what I'm leaning towards. Really kind of want to stick with that and try to do them every once in a while. So again, if you got questions, something you want to learn about me, the shop, processes, projects, anything, leave a comment down below, and I'll see what I can do about getting to your questions. Someone else questioned, and I don't know how I would ever do this in a Q&A video, or they commented that it sounds like I'm talking really loud. And actually, I think I probably am. Right now, I'm trying to not. I'm trying to have a more calm, I don't know if that's the right word, but someone said that it sounds like I'm almost shouting at the camera. Do you guys ever get that? Let me know. I know when I'm talking that I'm talking louder than I normally do, and that's because a lot of times there's background noise, and I feel like I need to talk a little bit louder just to make sure that my voice is never at the same level or close even to the same level as any background noise. That way you can always hear me, hopefully, and kind of always understand what I'm saying. But they'd mentioned that they'd like to hear how I sound when I'm not talking like that, or something to that effect. I'd almost have to go back and find it. Anyway, right now I'm trying to just talk to the camera. I also got it a lot closer. It is arm's length pretty much away. Usually I have it probably 4 to 5 feet away, definitely out of arm's length. I don't know why it feels like when it's farther away, I feel like I need to talk louder as well. I think that I talk louder just because I want to make sure that you can hear me, and if it does sound like I'm shouting, I apologize. That is not the intent. I've only received that one comment like that, and it wasn't negative. It wasn't a negative comment or anything. At least I didn't take it as negative, if that was the intent, but I sure didn't take it that way. But anyway, I'm trying right now just to talk kind of more of a conversational tone, and I don't know if that makes any difference. I don't know. Well, I'll tell when I edit the video, and we'll see what kind of difference it makes, if it feels any different. I think in order for me to do this on a regular, like during a project, I'd have to get a lapel mic, and that's something that I've thought about, but I would need to do it wirelessly, because there's no way that I would want a wire running from me to the camera. To me, that's just kind of a safety hazard, especially, I mean, it's doable. My shop is very small, and I could definitely string a wire, and it probably would be okay, but I don't know. I just wouldn't want to snag it on something or anything like that. So I feel like if I'm going to make that route and go with a lapel, it would have to be wireless, and those are very expensive. At least to me, it seems like they're very expensive. There's a couple of systems that I like, but they're pretty pricey, really. We use some wireless stuff when I play with my band, and I know those systems are expensive as well, and these are kind of similar. You know, that does the same thing as the wireless audio systems that we use when we're performing. So, I don't know. So boom, we're back to kind of the standard spot. I'm talking at what is kind of my standard talking volume when I'm talking to the camera. I cannot reach the camera. It's probably 5 feet away, maybe 4, 5, something like that. It's not super far, but this is more my standard talking voice, so you can compare the difference and see how much of a difference that makes. So I'm gonna wrap this up because I feel like I'm just going on and on and on. Ooh, before I do wrap that up, I did get some cool slabs from a friend of mine. He actually wanted me to build some guitars out of that. So that'll be interesting. I don't know when I'll ever get to that, but I will. I will get to it, and it will be cool. Some solid slab, maple slabs, and we'll build some guitar bodies out of it. That'll be pretty cool. I can't tell you when I'm gonna get to that project, but definitely we'll do it, and it'll be this year. But thanks a lot for tuning into this episode of Inside Homebuilt Workshop, everybody. Links and stuff to videos I mentioned are down below in the description, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you're not already. Thank you to those of you that are. We're coming up on like 300 subscribers to this channel, which for me just blabbering on in front of the camera, right on, I appreciate that. Also, if you're not a subscriber to my regular channel, Homebuilt Workshop, links down below. You can head on over there, subscribe to that, and check out all my projects and Q&A videos and stuff like that that are not just me blabbing about things to you guys. So thanks a lot for watching. I appreciate the support. We'll see you guys next time.